getting an auto loan at Navy Federal is literally one of the best places you can receive an auto loan. And the reason I say this is because 9 times out of 10, they will not be requesting documentation from you, like verifying your income. So most people are usually approved instantly. So this is one of the biggest reasons why people bank with Navy Federal in the first place, so that way they can receive an auto loan with them. And getting approved for an auto loan with Navy Federal is actually pretty easy. In fact, they will work with you if you have a low credit score, because this credit union doesn't make your credit score the main deciding factor on whether you get approved or not. They base your approval on the relationship that you have with them and then a few other things as well. So it's actually really shocking if you guys do not get approved for an auto loan with them. So if you recently got denied for an auto loan with Navy Federal, or you feel that you might be, then in this video, I'm going to be going over 5 reasons why Navy Federal might have denied you. So make sure to watch this video all the way to the end, so that way you can work on whatever needs to be fixed, so that way you can get an auto loan with Navy Federal. If you're already subscribed, then welcome back. But if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Ismael Sandiford, and you are now watching Just Money, where we talk about financial related topics such as personal and business, credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay, so jumping right into it, if you recently got denied for an auto loan with Navy Federal, then here's the first reason why. The first and main reason why people are getting denied for an auto loan at Navy Federal is because they don't have enough work history. Usually, if you haven't been at your job for more than 2 years, then Navy Federal is going to deny you for an auto loan. Every time that I've seen friends, family, and even clients put a work history of less than 2 years on their auto loan application, then they typically get denied. So just make sure before you apply that you've been at your job for at least over 2 years. Because by putting this, ladies and gentlemen, this will definitely better your chances of getting approved for an auto loan. Because the way how Navy Federal sees it is you're kind of still new at your job, so they don't really trust you yet because you don't have that history. So again, based on what I personally seen, people who put 2 years or more on the application usually get approved. Now, the second reason why you probably got denied for an auto loan is because your credit's too low. Now, don't get me wrong, you can have a low credit score with Navy Federal, but just not super, super low. Navy Federal is a little different compared to most other lenders out there because they don't base your approval just solely off of your credit score. They also take into consideration the relationship that you have with them, if you've been paying your bills on time, how long you've been banking with them, how much debt you have, and what kind of income you're making. So if you have a low credit score with Navy Federal, then you can still get approved for an auto loan with them, but like I said earlier, just not super, super low. Based on what I personally seen, I would try to have a credit score of at least 600 minimum before applying, because I've seen people get approved for an auto loan with them having that credit score. So if you're in the 500s, that's kind of pushing it a little bit, not gonna lie. So just wait till you have a higher credit score before you apply for an auto loan for best chances of approval. Or another thing you can actually do is just get a cosigner. By getting a cosigner that has a better credit score, this will definitely help you get approved. So just work on your guys' credit and then reapply whenever you guys are ready, or just get a cosigner. But the third reason why you probably got denied for an auto loan at Navy Federal is because you're simply just not making enough money. When submitting an application for an auto loan at Navy Federal, they're going to take a look at your debt to income ratio to see if you can afford to take on another monthly payment. Because if you have too much debt that you're paying every month and you're not making the income to support that, then they're definitely going to deny you. Because really, Navy Federal sees it as, how can this person afford to pay this car note if he's only making X amount of dollars every month? So what you guys can do is one of two things. One, you can lower your debt to income ratio, or two, just start making more money. So just continue to work on that up until you're in a good financial space to take care of that payment every single month. And also, if you guys are finding any of this information helpful, if you guys could do me a favor and hit the like button, I would truly appreciate it, because it really helps me out a lot, and then it's also a dope way to help support the channel. But anyways, the fourth reason why you probably got denied for an auto loan at Navy Federal is because you have recent late payments with them. If you have any other loans or credit cards with Navy Federal that you've been missing payments on, then that's definitely a reason why you probably got denied for an auto loan with them. Because this pretty much shows them that you're not responsible, and if you're not responsible, then how do you expect them to give you a loan for something you're not going to pay back? Because by you missing a payment on one of your other loans or credit cards, then you pretty much lost their trust and credibility for a while. And let me also just mention, you can build back this trust with them, but it's going to take a few months of you making your payments on time. But the last reason, the fifth reason why you probably got denied for an auto loan with Navy Federal is because your Navy Federal account has been flagged. And a few reasons why a Navy Federal account would get flagged is because you're doing fraudulent things, or maybe you have a charge off on your account. So for one, I wouldn't do any fraudulent things with Navy Federal, guys, because this never results in anything good happening in the long run. And again, make your payments on time, because having a charge off definitely never looks good in any lender's eyes. And let me just also mention, you can pay off your charge off, but you would still need Navy Federal to unflag your account after. So if you're ever in a situation to where you had a charge off with them, then make sure they unflag your account, so that way you know your account is in good standing now. But ladies and gentlemen, those will be the 5 reasons why you probably got denied for an auto loan with Navy Federal. So use this information to your advantage and comment the word free game down below if this video was helpful for you. And for those that don't know, I actually made a video on how to finance or refinance an auto loan with Navy Federal, so I definitely recommend you guys watch that video. I'll put it at the end of this video so that way you guys can watch it, or just feel free to browse my YouTube channel or hit the link in the description below. But that's gonna wrap it up for today's video, guys. Let me know in the comments below, what car are you trying to get with Navy Federal, or what car do you currently already have with Navy Federal? Me personally, I have a BMW M3 with them, and I also have a Toyota Prius with them as well. And really quick, I do offer one-on-one consultations. The link will always be in the description below. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, then I truly do appreciate you guys. We are at 38,491 subscribers at the time of this recording, so I do appreciate all who watch. I do post weekly videos for those that don't know, and if you guys haven't yet already, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't yet already, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that way you guys get notified every time I post a new video. And again, we talk about personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics, so if that's something you guys are into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. We talk about how to get high limits on your guys' credit cards, talk about how to boost your personal credit, how to obtain business credit, we talk about real estate, we talk about mortgage loan programs, we talk about all that, and we even do street interviews as well. So this is your one-stop shop. And really quick, for those that don't know, I'm a licensed real estate agent, a realtor, and I'm also a licensed mortgage loan originator as well. So if you guys have any questions or concerns in regards to real estate, all my information will always be in the description below. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.